Ouch. Cutting room floor. Man. Wow.
Now you're going to rub it in.
Wow, you know? It's not like he hasn't released any good records.
What about our marketing plan? See, you can tell we don't give a shit after that, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is actually, it got released in a cooler way. We leaked it on the net ourselves, you know?
The internet, eh?
It's the interweb.
Is that what that is?
I've heard of this thing.
People running around with a big net, you know?
Do you download music? Do you log on and download music?
Not really.
Not really, man. I mean, I probably should, but I probably don't.
Yeah.
I mean...
You got iPods?
Yeah, I got an iPod. Mm-hmm. It's a guy pod because it's got all my guy music on there.
Nice, just the dudes.
Yeah.
Just dudes.
Troy's is a shy pod. He's afraid to show us what's in there. And Joey has a Y pod where every time I look at him, I'm like, why the fuck is this in there?
Exactly.
I was going to try and come up with one. I just dipod though.
That's a not. Yeah, you would because it's a iPod.
Oh, stop. And it is. That's the top 5 right there. You just delivered us more content for MTV2. Thank you very much. Well done. Excellent. How much do we owe you? Who else came and played on the record? Who else came and hung out?
Lanigan gets... We needed to have the dark horse on our record.
Yeah.
Oh he was standing in the corner of the room.
Just waiting.
In the dark.
Just waiting. How long have you been there? Years.
Yeah, we're like, I wonder where Lanigan is. Like, here.
Right here.
Do you remember
And then he goes, God damn it.
Do you remember the time we were up at XFM and we were doing that interview and everyone was smoking in the control room and we set off the fire alarm? Do you remember that?
Oh, that was...
Do you remember that?
But do you remember the version that we did? We did 2 versions of... Lanigan and I did a song.
No One Knows.
But it sounded badass.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, where's that?
Where's that?
Where's anything I've ever
Here,
worked
like,
on
if I
the
could
last...
whoosh.
Where's anything I've worked on the last... Exactly.
Yeah, does the show even really exist?
Come on, and next we have The Fray.
You know, right? No, that's just for voiceovers, the brand new single. Now, rather than do anything that's substantial that can last the test of time, I prefer my art to disappear so I have to get up the next day.
Exactly. That way you don't have to admit, you know.
That I suck.
You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried.
Exactly. And what I was going to say was about that,
God, that thing sucks.
Oops.
classic television.
If you didn't see that, please TiVo it.
That's going to be our podcast.
Rewind.
What I was going to say was
that
time that we were up in XFM, remember, and we set up the smoke alarm and we had to split. I don't know if we've heard the story, and we had to go, and everyone had to evacuate. Because it wasn't just XFM, Capital Radio had to evacuate. We shut the whole fucking place down. And Mark, exactly. We're all like, sorry. And Mark's sitting there, remember, he's sitting on the chair, and you're like, Mark, we got to go, come on. He's like, I choose to die. He sat there and he just finished his cigarette and then he left the building. I was like,
the best thing ever was like he and I were having this intense discussion, and he was looking at me, I was looking at him, and this fan was like kind of close by, and they really wanted to talk to Mark, I could tell, and they started to take a step forward, and he and I were talking, and he just went, no. And that was it. He didn't look over.
He did that to me at reading as well. First time I ever met him.
No.
I went up to you. I was like, "Can I go meet Mark?" And you were like, "Go for your life, man. Good luck." So I went over there and he was reading his book and he just had his sunglasses on. I went, "Hi, Mark," and he just went, shook my hand and just kept reading. Didn't even look.
That's why.
That's the friendlies, Mark.
Yeah, that's when he's like going off. You know what I mean?
Like he put his hand out.
And you know, the one thing is that Mark would look tits with a hook hand, so because he would be like, it would be perfect. He'd be like, you know.
He is the death rattle. It's nice to hear him back on your record as well. Is there any prospect of him playing shows with you again in the future?
There's, you know, he's got a hall pass, you know, to do whatever.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's pretty hard to deny Mark.
Moves about the cabin freely.
Yeah. Cabin pressure.
Who are these new people in the band, and why haven't I checked them out yet?
Who the fuck?
I feel kind of let down that I mean,
I know I
don't trust them. I haven't seen them.
I was gonna email you and I accidentally just she-mailed you and you didn't accept.
That was you?
You reversed the charges.
Because it went into my Shemale file, which I ended up in after dark.
Yeah.
Who are these cats?
Our bass player's name is Mikey Shoes. And
real name?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mikey Shoes.
I love it.
And he's 21, and actually the funny thing is that I said, if you're gonna, he came and jammed and knew all the songs, and then we were like, will you come back tomorrow? Which means you're in the band, basically. And then I told him, I said, if you're in Queens, you play for performance or blood, and he looked at me and goes, which one do you want first? And I was like, there you go, that's exactly why. And then our new man
So I
with
got it
many
wrong
hats.
when I said money.
Yeah, when you were like boobs and money.
I want all the chicks and all the money that didn't come off right.
That's why I was like, your fly's down,
That's why I'm in the fray.
and you had to
Yeah. See?
That's why I'm hanging out with the fray. And who's the other guy?
Der Frey. You made him sound German.
That's going to be the name of my next
Fray.
kid. Boy or girl? Durf.
Nice.
Durf Scratch.
Durf Lowe. It's
Durf Lowe. That sounds like Durf Lowe.
it's called.
Go with Durf Lowe.
Yeah.
Can you go with Durf Lowe?
I like this song. Go with the flow. Yeah?
Yes, of course, but still. That's what all Germans
Have
say.
you ever been back to Germany after 2001? Do you even?
Yeah. I've been there.
We're going.
We're going again.
I remember that shot.
Yeah, of
I
course.
remember
but
that
still.
shot, Rock and Ring, when you came off the stage, man, and you were just the angriest I've ever
Well,
seen.
I was on crutches, and I was on enough Vicodin to kill a small boy, you know, and
Country. No, boy.
yeah, and I came off the stage, and it was so terrible, and it was also like things that happened that was nothing we could do about it. Like you go to sing and the mic's not on, you're like, fuck, and it comes on where you're like, God damn it, like you're like, what the fuck is wrong? And I'm on crutches, you know. I came there despite how hurt I was, and this German couple comes up to me and they go, we drove 8 hours to see you, and I was like, yeah. And they're like, it was sad. So I was like, God damn it. I was hitting them with my crutches, and I slipped and almost ate shit. It was raining.
You didn't smack him with your crutches. You
Yeah, I
serious?
did.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm so fucked up, man.
I love that, though. I want someone to have filmed that. Seriously, you just like hobbling trying to hit people with crutches.
You know how they're like, my philosophy is like, kids, I dare you to try this at home.
Yeah.
30 years of cultivating cool out the window. It's all gone.
God damn! Get off my lawn.
In terms of performing live, you're looking forward to touring this record? You're going to tour hard? You've got
It's-
to tour yourselves into a rectangular box most of the time. You're going to do that.
Go back to that.
We're gonna throw down hard, man. It's gonna trip even us out.
This time.
Yeah, we haven't really toured like that rectangular box style in a while, so we're looking forward to
Getting out there. You
Yeah,
can take the family on
dig
the
the
road.
grave. We'll jump in there.
Yeah. Already digging. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I'm totally digging it.
Can you get a chance to take the family out? Are you going to be able to do that? You know?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty important, huh?
Yeah, gotta let the love shine, you know.
Yeah, gotta get the little girl into some rock and roll. And
That's
some
why
rockness.
that's why they call me Mr. Positive. Because I'm actually test results are back.
Oh, that's so dark. Even he's grimacing, man, and he has to put up with me for a fucking living. So it all starts, as far as I'm aware, even though it's a secret show, by the time this goes out...
What's with the
everyone will
fucking
know.
thongs, dude? We at the beach?
I know. Hello?
Oh, gutsy move.
All right, yeah.
You're so don't even
like
tempt. My heart's a
The
flutter.
flow!
Yeah.
The flow.
So you're going to play the 100 Club. That's fucking... Oh, that's nice. That's almost rave.
That's exactly what your thongs translate to in music form.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Do 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 do.
This better be a whack one.
That's pretty whack.
That was
Dang, that was the flow. Are you stocking up stuff to take on the road? On box sets, that's the only thing they're good for nowadays is touring bands. You're going to be taking, going to go and buy a whole bunch of shit, catch up on some viewing.
Yeah, we're gonna go after some box sets.
Probably the best question I've ever asked in
Yeah.
my life. I think it's time to move on to the
Joey's
message
been
board.
looking for sets of box for a long time.
Long time.
Not even you could save that one. All right, here we go. mtv.co.uk/MTV2. Still going.
What?
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't